What happens when artificial intelligence designs a piece of furniture, and a real woodworker has to build it? Today, I'm about to find out. Instead of sketching my own project, instead of browsing inspiration online, instead of designing anything myself, I handed complete creative control to AI. And honestly, that might have been a terrible idea. Because when the design first appeared on my screen, my reaction was simple. There's no way this is going to work. The concept looked beautiful. The rendering looked impressive. But building it in the real world? That's a completely different challenge. Still, a deal is a deal. I told the AI to design my next furniture project. And whatever it created, I would build. No excuses. No redesigns. No backing out. So I opened the AI software and gave it a simple prompt. Design a modern furniture piece that is visually impressive, functional, and realistic to build using woodworking tools. A few seconds later, the AI generated its answer. And that's when things got interesting. At first glance, the design looked incredible. Modern. Elegant. Unique. Honestly, it looked like something you'd see in a high-end furniture showroom. The problem? The AI doesn't understand woodworking the way humans do. It doesn't care about material cost. It doesn't care about tool limitations. It doesn't care whether something is easy to build. It only cares about generating a design. And the closer I examined the project, the more potential problems I discovered. Some dimensions didn't make sense. Several joints looked questionable. And one design feature seemed almost impossible to build efficiently. But I made a promise. Whatever AI created, I was building it. So the next step was figuring out whether this design could actually exist in the real world. I started breaking the project down piece by piece. Dimensions. Angles. Joinery. Materials. Slowly, the design began transforming from a computer-generated image into an actual woodworking plan. And surprisingly, some parts were smarter than I expected. The AI had incorporated design elements that looked genuinely professional. Not perfect, but much better than I anticipated. At this point, I was cautiously optimistic. Then I calculated the material requirements. And that's when optimism disappeared. Because one part of the design was about to create a serious problem. A problem the AI never considered. And a problem that forced me to make a difficult decision before the build could even begin. After some adjustments, I finally had a workable plan. Not identical to the rendering, but close enough to preserve the AI's original vision. Now it was time to head into the workshop. The first cuts always reveal whether a project is realistic. Computer renderings can hide a lot of problems. Wood doesn't. As the build began, I immediately noticed something. The AI had created a design that looked simple. But simplicity can be deceptive. Every measurement mattered. Every angle mattered. Every mistake became obvious. And within the first hour, I encountered the exact issue I was worried about from the beginning. The AI had designed something that looked fantastic on a screen, but was much harder to execute in reality. For a moment, I honestly thought the entire project might fail. But then something unexpected happened. The more pieces came together, the better the design started looking. And for the first time, I began wondering whether AI might actually be onto something.